Hello everyone, welcome back to Unlearn Product. Today I'll be reacting to a very popular subreddit called product management.
Product management.
Product management.
Product management is one of the hottest careers.
Become a pro at product management.
A lot of people from our community, the Unlearn community, keep on sharing these posts and memes. Today I decided why don't I just react to them and make a video. A bit of background about this subreddit. It was launched in 2009, so 15 years since it was launched, and it has around 140,000 members in it. Very active community. So there's a lot of memes and a lot of posts. Let's react to some of them. And before we get started, please hit subscribe. So that I can get motivated to make these videos more and more. Alright, so the first post is very interesting. A lot of product managers want to get into the details, and from my personal opinion, I feel like that is a kind of drag. As a PM, you should not get into a lot of detail in the execution, at least where the engineers are a lot of involved. But if you don't go deeper into the technical details, I don't think that's a very hard or a very wrong thing to do. So it's perfectly natural and you should be okay with it. We are just starting in January itself, the first month of 2024, and a very loaded question. Short answer is no. I don't think 2022 again is coming this year. This is our cycle, right? We had this in 2014. Now we had this again in 2022. And if you want the gold rush to come again in 2028. That is the time we have this again. So, and 2024, very hard year. I feel like that. Very interesting question. So, I have my thesis around it. My thesis is product management is not a career like software engineer. You can start as a software engineer and retire as a software engineer. And if you want to really progress in this product career at a point of time, and I think that comes after 10 years that you have spent in product, that you have to get into a role of an operator. You have to be close to either you go and start a company again, because PM is the only role that can make you understand everything about how to run a company and everything. So either you become a startup founder, or either you graduate and become somewhere either a CEO or a CPO somewhere, right? And if you are not progressing in that way, I think then it's a worry. Would I hire someone with 25 years of experience as a PM? Probably not. So PM has a shelf life, and that shelf life I think is not more than 10 to 15 years. So that's my opinion on this. It's a very interesting question. Products that haven't changed from start. One thing that comes to my mind is Tally. I think that's an accounting software. If finance people are here, you would know about it. It hasn't changed a lot. And a lot of products that are physical products, I don't see them evolving as well, because maybe the change or maybe the sake of change is not that fast as compared to a software product. First question is, are there a lot of mediocre PMs, subpar PMs? The answer is that 80% of them, yes, they are. But you'll find rarely very driven PMs. And one thing that I have seen common is, first thing is that they have this first principles thinking is all right. Second thing is they're really the most knowledgeable about their product. So they'll talk to a lot of users, they'll make sure they use the product every day. And other thing is that they get shit done. Exactly what this person is saying as well, right? Getting shit done is not about just thinking about this, but also making sure that you are executing and you are hardcore making sure that everything is getting done and you are delivering the stuff. And you know what? Who are the PMs that are not subpar? Are the ones who graduate from Unlearn. So yeah, that's the plug, but let's move to the next one. This is a very classic example of how a lot of PMs function right now, right? Your CEO tells you that, okay, let's build this out. And you go to your team and then you start to build this out. But your engineers are like, okay, but what happens to the current thing that we are doing? This whole thing, you are in a tussle with your engineers, but if you don't get the CEO's work done, you'll also again be facing problems, right? My simple solution to this is, if you're not able to question why exactly your CEO wants to get that thing done, you're not a good PM. If you don't understand the vision, if you don't understand why that is more important, and if you are getting sandwiched a lot, you're not a good PM. The person who has posted it, I would say that before you go to your team and start asking them to complete what your CEO has asked you to do, first make sure that whatever your CEO has told you, does it make sense? What is the vision behind it? Does it really align with what you're trying to solve with the product? If it doesn't, have the courage, have the guts to say no to your CEO as well. What I see is more of a prioritization problem here. So your co-founder has certain expectation for you and he wants everything to be getting done in this quarter itself, right? And ideally, not everything can be done. So what happens here, if you're not really able to prioritize, that's a big problem. And if you cannot push back your co-founder because you have a valid reason, then that's a problem with you. Prioritization is something that is the issue here. What you can start with is just see the impact and the effort that it takes. And there's an impact versus effort metrics that you can use. I'll share the link in the comment as well to use it. I hope that solves the problem. And second thing is, please be able to push your co-founder. That's the number one thing that you can do. That was the first reaction video. We'll see you in the next one. Let me know how did you find it. If you found it fun, comment down below, like it, share it with your friends, and let us know if we should do it more often. And till the time, go subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.